Devil Fruits are one of the two major power systems in One Piece, alongside Haki. The different types of Devil Fruits are one of the aspects that make the power system in One Piece so interesting. Not the most, nor least common, Zoan Devil Fruits are unique as they allow the user to completely transform. There are also special types of Zoan Devil Fruits that are based on prehistoric creatures and mythological beings. There are dozens of Zoan-type Devil Fruit users in One Piece, but some, such as Kaido and Luffy, are much stronger than others. Many of the strongest Zoan users are affiliated with the Beast Pirates, and most of them now possess bounties well over 500 million berries. The majority of these individuals have the power of an ancient or mythical Zoan. Those who have awakened their Zoan-type Devil Fruit are typically even stronger than unawakened ancient or mythical users. So, in today's video, we will talk about the top 15 strongest Zoan-type Devil Fruit users, and we will also rank them according to their power levels. Number 15. X Drake. Not much is known of X Drake for much of the beginning of One Piece. He is briefly mentioned when the supernovas are introduced, and is seen fighting against one of the pacifistas on Sabaody Archipelago. Eventually, however, it is revealed that he was the son of a Marine-turned-pirate. When given an opportunity to escape the life of piracy by joining the Marines, X Drake took it. X Drake worked his way up the ranks until he became a rear admiral. In order to better enact justice, X Drake joined SWORD, a secret organization. By pretending to renounce the Marines, X Drake gained enough of a reputation over time to even become part of Kaido's crew. As Kaido only accepts the strong, this is proof of X Drake's unusual skill. However, given that X Drake has lost many of his on-screen fights, he is the weakest of the Zoan Devil Fruit users on this list. Number 14. Chopper. Tony Chopper, also known as Cotton Candy Lover Chopper, is the doctor of the Straw Hat Pirates and one of the senior officers of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. The main strength of Chopper's Devil Fruit is that he has access to far more than the two forms that other Zoan Devil Fruit users typically have access to. From the Kung Fu Point to his Monster Point, which can only be accessed by using a Rumble Ball, Chopper has a variety of different forms with which to better attack those in the Straw Hat's way. Chopper may not be as much of a hard-hitting fighter as Luffy, Zoro, or Sanji. He has held his own against strong opponents. Number 13. Ulti. As a member of the Flying Six, Ulti is one of the Beast Pirates' strongest fighters. With her Devil Fruit, Ulti is able to turn into a Pachycephalosaurus, as well as assume a hybrid form. More specifically, she ate the Dragon Fruit, model Pachycephalosaurus, which she stole from Kaido after he took her and her brother in. As an ancient Zoan user, Ulti gains incredible physical strength, durability, and healing while using her power. Ulti typically charges into her opponents and headbutts them, and she coats her forehead with armament Haki. This attack allowed her to clash with and overpower Luffy's armament Haki. Number 12. Jack. Jack the Drought is a truly despicable villain, willing to take underhanded tactics to defeat his enemies, such as poisoning them. While he was not the creator of the poison, his willingness to use it makes him formidable. Of course, poisoning the minks on Zoo is not the only reason that Jack is a strong Zoan Devil Fruit user, as he can easily topple buildings while in his mammoth form. Although he was ultimately defeated by Dogstorm and Cat Viper, Jack managed to hold his own against Zoo's leaders while being injured himself. Additionally, he is a fishman, so he doesn't drown the same way other Devil Fruit users do. He still can't swim, but as long as someone is able to rescue him from the bottom of the ocean, Jack will survive being tossed into the sea, which is a significant advantage. His fishman nature thus makes him one of the strongest Devil Fruit users. Number 11. Kaku. As a member of CP9, even when first introduced, Kaku is an impressive fighter and a skilled swordsman. He had newly received his Ox Fruit, model Giraffe Devil Fruit powers during the Enies Lobby arc, but had already almost seamlessly integrated his attacks with his new form. By the time that Kaku makes a significant appearance again on Egghead Island, he has awakened his Devil Fruit, adding even more destructive power to his attacks. Additionally, he not only was able to survive the attacks of S-Hawk, but managed to land a blow that pushed the Seraphim back. Number 10. Rob Lucci. Rob Lucci may have appeared before the time skip, but he is still one of the strongest opponents that Luffy has ever faced. He ate the cat fruit, model leopard, which allows him to transform into a leopard or leopard-human hybrid. Lucci is one of the world government's top Cypher Paul agents, and he has mastered all 7 Rokushiki martial arts techniques. Since the time skip, Lucci has acquired both observation and armament Haki. He has also achieved Devil Fruit Awakening. While in this form, Lucci becomes bigger, leaner, and far more powerful. He was able to briefly match Luffy's Gear 5 transformation, albeit due to Luffy holding back. Ultimately, he is no match to many others' users despite his martial abilities, which is why he is ranked at number 10. Number 9. Katarina Devon. Despite not being shown in a significant manner, Katarina Devon has already established herself as not only one of the strongest female characters in One Piece, but as one of the strongest characters in general. If she wasn't powerful, she wouldn't have earned her way into the ranks of the Blackbeard pirates. After eating the dog fruit, model nine-tailed fox, Katarina gained the ability to transform into others. The full extent of this devil fruit hasn't been shown yet, but as it has been given to one of Blackbeard's captains, it must be strong. Katarina had already gained the reputation of being the most dangerous female pirate to be imprisoned in Impel Down. Number 8. Queen. Queen is a scientist who specializes in cybernetics and virology, but he is also a strong fighter who achieved Yonko Commander status. He invented Excite bullets, and he can use them to infect dozens of people with viruses that are painful and highly contagious. This, combined with his size and physical strength, make him an imposing threat even before accounting for his devil fruit. With his devil fruit, Queen can turn into a Brachiosaurus because he ate the dragon fruit, model Brachiosaurus. This ancient Zoan gives him incredible strength and durability. Queen augmented his body with cybernetic enhancements, and he can now fire deadly lasers from his mouth and tail. If Sanji had not awakened his superhuman genes, Queen would have likely killed him. Number 7. King. King is Kaido's right-hand man, which means he is the second strongest member of the Beast Pirates. As a member of the Lunarian race, King possesses the innate ability to create fire, and he has a pair of large, fully functional black wings. These traits are so useful, the world government even experimented on him to introduce the characteristics to their Seraphim. As revealed in the Egghead Island arc, King can transform into a Pteranodon because of the dragon fruit, model Pteranodon. When using his hybrid form, King's flying speed increases significantly, and he can perform a beak attack that Zoro admits is impossible to block. His armament Haki can match Zoro's, and he can perform large-scale fire attacks with his sword. Zoro would have likely lost to King if he had not awakened his conqueror's Haki. Number 6. Yamato. Yamato debuted in the later stages of the Onigashima raid as Kaido's son and a huge fan of Kozuki Oden. Due to being Kaido's son, he inherited some of Kaido's superhuman physical abilities and is capable of using all 3 types of Haki. He is also one of the few people in the world who can infuse objects with advanced Conqueror's Haki, making his attacks even more effective. While it is unclear when, Yamato ate the dog fruit, model Okuchi no Makami. This mythical Zoan gives Yamato the ability to transform into a divine wolf that can generate ice beams and ice-based defenses. While Luffy was incapacitated, Yamato and Kaido fought each other in their hybrid forms, and Yamato was able to hold his own against Kaido until Luffy returned to the fight with renewed energy. Number 5. Sangoku. Sangoku was the fleet admiral of the Marines during the Summit War, and he is still considered one of the strongest characters in One Piece despite being in his late 70s. He ate the human fruit, model Buddha, a mythical zone that gives him the power to transform into a large golden Buddha. While in this form, Sangoku can perform powerful shockwaves that are strong enough to send most of the Blackbeard pirates flying. These shock waves can clash evenly with the tremor fruit, which supposedly has the power to destroy the world. Sangoku can use all three types of Haki, and other than Garp, he was the only Marine that Gold D. Roger found worthy of his time, which is why he is the 5th highest-ranking Zoan Devil Fruit user. Number 4. Marco. Marco revealed the Bird Fruit model Phoenix during the Marineford arc. It is one of the only Devil Fruits that gives its user the ability to fly freely. He can transform into a fiery blue phoenix, and the flames of this mythical Zoan have incredible healing properties. Marco can heal most injuries in a matter of seconds, making his power seem more like a Logia than a Zoan at times, as bullets fly through him. Hen Marco joined the Whitebeard Pirates. He was just an apprentice, but he went on to become the formidable commander of the 1st Division. He could fight on par with Admiral Kizaru because of his Devil Fruit and Haki. During the Onigashima raid, he was able to fight King and Queen at the same time without sustaining any major injuries. Number 3. Kaido. Prior to his defeat, Kaido was one of the Yonko, and he was also considered the strongest creature in the world. His body is nearly indestructible even at a base level, and he becomes even more durable when using his armament and Conqueror's Haki. He is able to beat most opponents without even needing to use his Devil Fruit. Kaido ate the Fish Fruit, model, Azure Dragon, which allows him to turn into a colossal dragon. While in this form, Kaido can perform various elemental attacks, including a fire blast that can destroy an entire mountain. His hybrid form could match and overpower Luffy's Gear 4 transformation. Kaido himself once admitted that Whitebeard, Shanks, Rox D. Zebek, Odin, and Gold D. Roger were the only individuals capable of actually beating him. Number 2. Saint J. Garcia Saturn. If Luffy wants to achieve his dream, he will need to surpass the 5 elders, who were once recognized as the highest authorities of the world government. St. J. Garcia Saturn holds the Warrior God of Science and Defense title, and he reveals his unnamed mythical Zoan Devil Fruit during the Egghead Buster Call. He can transform into a spider-like Oni, and he has clearly awakened his Devil Fruit's power. Saturn can immobilize others by simply looking at them, and he can injure certain opponents in the same way. Those with weak Haki die if they simply look at him. Moreover, he does not seem to be negatively affected by Luffy's Gear 5 abilities, making him a scarily competent enemy at the time. Number 1. Monkey D. Luffy. For the majority of the series, Luffy's Devil Fruit was classified as a paramecia, but that is because the world government concealed its true name. The human fruit model. Nika is a mythical Zoan that turns Luffy into an incarnation of Nika, a playful sun god with a rubber body. Gear 5, wherein Luffy transforms into his ultimate form, has cemented Luffy's place as the strongest Zoan Devil Fruit user in One Piece. Luffy can barrage opponents with high-speed punches, and he can enlarge his limbs to deal massive blows. He is one of the few people who can use all 3 types of Haki, including advanced armament and Conqueror's Haki. He defeated Kaido and other powerful pirates like Crocodile, Doflamingo, and Charlotte Katakuri. Gear 5 is his awakened form, and it allows him to fight with absolute freedom